Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. And today our topic, as usual, is about the cult and the garbage of Muhammad. When they say love is blind, it's true. And today we'll give you an example of the love. Let us watch together.
I have just returned from a historic trip to Europe and the Middle East. I addressed a summit of more than 50 Arab and Muslim leaders, a unique meeting in the history of nations, where key players in the region agreed to stop supporting terrorism, whether it be financial, military, or even moral support. The nation of Qatar, unfortunately, has historically been a funder of terrorism at a very high level. And in the wake of that conference, nations came together and spoke to me about confronting Qatar over its behavior.
Okay. So it's time to confront Qatar, who support terrorism. And Qatar, the Muslim leaders, they spoke to Trump, asked him to do something about it. And Trump, he agreed. The one who support Qatar, terrorism, is in a high level, which means the ruler himself and his family. And then what Trump, he did after? After that, Trump, he sold Qatar a big number of airplane fighters. Very high technology. What then he did? Qatar became our best friend. And did Qatar stop supporting terrorism? No. So what this guy is talking about? As soon Qatar, they heard him saying this, they came to him and said, how much you want? Name your price. And all of us, we knew about the son-in-law of Trump renting his building to Qatar. Look, in Qatar, they need the building of they need the building of the son-in-law of Trump, and they rent it for $1 billion. What you can do? Qatar is so busy, there's no place for people to live no more, so they decide to rent a building in New York, and the address of the building is 666. Very interesting. And then Qatar never stopped supporting terrorism. Before we go live, one of the idiots, he said to me, Christian friends stick to talking to Islam. They don't want to talk about this guy. They support him blindly, stupid people. People who they are blind, they will never see. And if you cannot rebuke the one you support, that means you are a donkey. And he said in the chat, he said, you are blaming Trump and he is not even in the office no more. Well, if Trump, he did something about it at that time, because listen, the Muslim leaders, you just heard him saying, they are the one who asked him. Not only that, Trump, not only he did not confront Qatar, in fact, he confronted the one who asked him to confront Qatar. If you go and see what happened, you will see even in the last week of Trump in the office, he forced Saudi Arabia to shake hands and leave sanctions on Qatar. If you don't believe me, go check it out. The Saudi, they were going to invade Qatar to change the regime. It was a Trump who gave them a warning. Our troops will stand against you. As we know, we have a big base for American army in Qatar. So this donkey is the one for Hamas today to be flourishing, because all the money of Hamas is coming from Qatar. Then we have another president. Is the other president is better? No. The same garbage. All of them, they are money worshippers. They don't worship God. They don't know God. They don't know even America. They have one God. Money. Biden, he went to Qatar and he gave Qatar a title, a new title, a favored friend. What does that mean? Well, Qatar is not in the NATO. So it is like, it's almost in the NATO. So instead, the other donkey of correcting what Trump he did, the same thing, because all of them, they are the same equality. In fact, you know, Biden, he did that a few days after he became president. And the reason for Biden he to do that, because this guy is not the president. The president is Obama. Obama is a Shia, and Shia is the one who sponsor Hamas, specifically Iran. So Biden is just a toy. And this is why Biden, he was so desperate to let Iran continue their nuclear program. For this is Obama. Obama, he want Iran, you know, the deal with Obama and Iran is 5 years from now, Iran can have a nuke. But this is 5 years ago, which means now they should have it, if the agreement go through. 5 years. That's all. So now they are ready to nuke Israel. So all of those who speak against Iran and against, oh, hold on, I don't want to forget Israel. The scumbag Netanyahu, he kept complaining about Iran for how many years? Even when the sanctions was in Iran, he never even did anything against Iran. He can just go attack the facility they have before Iran become today, before Iran become strong, before Hamas become what it is today and Hezbollah become what it is today. He did nothing. Additional scumbag. 2 days before the attack in October 7, just 2 days ago, before 7, which means in the 6th, in the 5th, Hamas, they march in Gaza by tens of thousands. Do you see the date? Look with me in the screen. 3 weeks ago exactly. Those are Hamas. This is Al Jazeera praising them. Al Jazeera, it's owned by, we know who, right? The scumbag, the Prince of Qatar. So they marched by tens of thousands. And what this guy was doing? Nothing. Now I know the dummy will say, should we attack them before we attack us? You idiot. Those people, they are attacking you for the last 20 years. You want to wait for them and they attack you? I mean, they kill your people every day. You know, this is why I find people, they are really weird and stupid. Oh, you want us to attack them even they don't attack? What do you mean even they attack Israeli every day? If you go and count right now, in the last year, 365 days, how many attack is done by Hamas? You will not believe it. So why want to wait? I mean, they gather by tens of thousands. And you want to wait? You wait for what? Instead of now the whole world is complaining you are bombing building, there are civilians, there is etc. Okay, well, what about you? They were in the street, gather in front of you, tens of thousands. Why you did nothing? Simply, none of those are leaders. Those are businessmen. They don't care who died. They don't care who live. They care how to become in the office. Trump, he worshipped the office. He worshipped money too, because office mean money. Do you think those people, they really care for just office? Or office is money and money is office? So when Hamas, they go and march by tens of thousands, and the Israeli are watching, the American are watching, everybody is watching. Nobody complaining. Nobody do anything. Nobody do anything. Why? Because simply, we don't have leaders. Look at this. Let me show you. Look how many. Do you see? All of those are Hamas. They are marching in the street openly in the main street of Gaza. This is the main street of Gaza. They are not hiding. Where was the Israeli war machine? Where was the Mossad? They are watching. I mean, they were broadcasting live on air, actually. All of those are Hamas. What they were doing. And they are armed. Those are not civilian, those are Hamas fighters. Just less than 48 hours before the attack in October 7. Do you see the rocket launchers? They are in the street. Destroy them. Now they are looking for them. They cannot find them. So when they were above the ground, they did nothing. When they are hiding, they are looking for them. People don't want me to talk about against Trump because simply they are stupid people. So Trump, he will become in the office again and he will support Qatar again. And instead of saying to him, shame on you, you know what, if you do that, we will not vote for you. Instead of learning from their stupid mistakes, which caused the death of thousands of innocent people, they don't want to even talk about it. They don't talk about Trump. This is their God. All of them, they support Hamas. Netanyahu supported Hamas. Trump, he supported Hamas. Biden, he supported Hamas. Because the second you support Qatar, you are supporting Hamas. This is where the money coming from. It's not a secret that every single member of Hamas is paid by Qatar. And not to make it more funny, they gave the money to Israel, and Israel gave the money to Qatar. If you don't believe me, go check. Which means Israel is funding Qatar by agreeing that Qatar can give money. You know, they said to themselves, okay, that's good. You know, I mean, Qatar spend their money on them and them. It's better than us paying for the electricity. Let Qatar pay for their gas. Let Qatar pay for their schools. But did you ask yourself why Qatar is supporting them? Why not Saudi Arabia? Why not Pakistan? Why nobody? I mean, why Qatar? It's a small, tiny country. What is the secret? The secret is very simple. Hamas is from the same party, the Muslim Brotherhood, of the ruler of Qatar, the scumbag, and Erdogan. On the other hand, the Saudi, they consider them an enemy. Emirat consider Hamas an enemy. Not because they love Israel, no, but because Muslim Brotherhood, which is Hamas, want to take over those countries. And now we have to go and see the plan of Obama. Look at this. I mean, this is in the street. This is just 48 hours before the attack on Israel. 48 hours. Not 40 years before. 48 hours. Where was the Israeli army and the intelligence, and where was Netanyahu? No, Saudi Arabia never support Hamas. That's not true. You know, people, they say stupid things like Saudi Arabia. They actually, you know, in Saudi Arabia, if you are a Muslim Brotherhood, you will be executed. Literally. In Saudi Arabia, Muslim Brotherhood are terrorist organization. So this is not true. Don't say stupid things. They are wanted in Qatar, sorry, in Emirat. They are wanted in Saudi Arabia. They are wanted in Bahrain. They are wanted in Egypt. They are wanted in Syria. But hold on. So why in Syria? Yes, in Syria. But isn't Syria support Hamas? They support Hamas, killing Palestinian, sorry, or killing Israeli, but they don't support Hamas in Syria. It's a very dirty politics. And look at this. They are going in the street with all of this, and Israel did nothing. Totally nothing. No, look at this show. You know? They showed them all their weapon. They put all their weapon in the street. 48 hours before the attack. And the Israeli did absolutely nothing. And now they are looking for them. And they cannot find them. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. And if you have a sheikh with big beard, small beard, without beard, he look weird, let him call me, so you can see why we laugh at Muhammad and his religion.